Okay, so huge congrats on the pregnancy.
Yeah,
Bringing new life into the world. It's a wild ride, and it's completely natural to want the very best for both of you.
absolutely.
But let's be real for a second.
Yeah.
Trying to sort through all the pregnancy skincare advice out there, it's it's like a job in itself. It's a full-time job.
Oh, yeah.
That's where this deep dive comes in, though.
Exactly.
We're using this article from Health and Beauty Reviewer, and honestly, it is packed with practical tips. It's kind of like your cheat sheet to safe and effective skincare for all 9 months.
I love that it doesn't just like throw product recommendations at you.
Right.
It like starts with a foundation, like understanding what to avoid putting on your skin.
Yes.
Which I think is key because your skin's doing a lot more than just looking good right now.
Right.
It's a direct link to your little.
Right. It's not just about, preventing a few wrinkles anymore.
Exactly.
It's about making informed choices that impact both of you.
Yeah.
I mean, some of the ingredients on the no-no list are actually pretty surprising.
Retinol, for example. You
Yeah.
think of that as like anti-aging.
Yeah.
But during pregnancy.
It's a whole other story.
Yeah.
Retinol is a form of vitamin A,
Okay.
and high levels of vitamin A can actually be a concern during pregnancy.
Oh, really?
It's not about freaking out. It's just about awareness.
Yeah.
And I love that they even mention a specific resource you can go to.
Oh, cool.
It's called the Pregnancy Safe Skincare Guide, Ingredients to Avoid,
Okay.
which if you really want to do a deep dive on what not to put on your skin,
Yeah.
that's the place to go.
Definitely adding that to my reading list.
Yes.
But, okay, let's say we've detoxed our skincare routine, banished all the potentially harmful ingredients.
Yeah.
What's next?
So they lay out this surprisingly simple routine.
Okay.
Cleanse, moisturize, and protect.
Okay.
And when they say protect, they mean sunscreen,
Oh, yeah?
even if you are rocking that pregnancy glow.
Oh, preach. I remember slathering on the sunscreen when I was pregnant. But here's where it gets a little interesting. They specifically recommend mineral sunscreens.
Why is that?
So it all comes down to how they work.
Okay.
So chemical sunscreens absorb UV rays and then they convert them to heat.
Okay.
Whereas mineral sunscreen, they sit on top of the skin and they physically block the rays.
Okay.
Now, both types are generally considered safe, but mineral sunscreens tend to be preferred during pregnancy because they're less likely to be absorbed into the bloodstream.
Okay.
So it's all about minimizing any potential risk.
I see. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Speaking of minimizing risk, the article goes on to talk about tackling common pregnancy skin concerns.
Yes,
They even highlight a couple of specific products.
they do.
The first one is Palmer's Cocoa Butter Formula Massage Lotion, which they say is great for stretch marks.
Yeah, and what caught my eye about this product is the ingredient list.
Oh, really?
It's not just cocoa butter. It's like this power team of collagen, elastin, argan oil, and shea butter.
Oh, wow.
All designed to support your skin's elasticity
Nice.
as it stretches and grows.
Okay, I'm sold already. The other product they mention is Honest Mama Glow on Body Plus Belly Oil. This sounds amazing. It sounds like something you'd get at a spa.
Yes.
But aside from these specific products, what can you tell us about common pregnancy skin woes?
Sure.
We're talking, acne, stretch marks, the whole shebang.
Yeah, well, a lot of it boils down to hormonal shifts, right?
Yeah.
Pregnancy hormones can really make your skin do some pretty crazy things.
I'll bet.
You're suddenly oilier or drier, more sensitive, or breaking out like you're a teenager again.
Yeah.
And then there are stretch marks, which are essentially tiny tears in the skin's supportive layers as it stretches.
Oh, okay.
And that's where moisturizing comes in, keeping your skin hydrated. It can't prevent stretch marks entirely,
Okay.
but it can really help minimize their appearance.
So we're talking about a serious moisturizing regimen here, like multiple times a day.
Think of it as just like giving your skin the extra support it needs to gracefully stretch.
Okay.
And that's where ingredients like cocoa butter and hyaluronic acid really shine. Cocoa butter is a rich emollient.
Yes.
That helps lock in moisture, whereas hyaluronic acid is a humectant, meaning it draws moisture from the air into your skin.
Oh, wow.
So together they make this power couple of hydration.
Nice. I actually have a friend who swore by cocoa butter during her pregnancy. She said it helped her skin feel so much more comfortable as her belly grew.
I bet.
But let's be real, skincare isn't just about what we put on our skin, right?
It's not, it's what you put in your body too.
Okay, so spill the tea. What should we be eating and drinking for that glowing, healthy skin?
Think of it as feeding your skin from the inside out, right?
Okay.
A nutrient-rich diet packed with antioxidants and healthy fats.
Okay.
Things like berries, leafy greens, avocados, nuts.
Okay.
These are your skin's best friends.
I like it.
And of course, we cannot forget about water.
Water, yes.
Staying hydrated, it's crucial for your overall health, but it also plays a huge role in keeping your skin plump and elastic.
I remember feeling like I was constantly thirsty during my pregnancy.
Yeah, your body's telling you something.
Yeah, it's like it was demanding that extra hydration. But what about those breakouts?
Yeah.
Is there anything we can do to combat pregnancy acne without resorting to harsh chemicals?
There are gentle non-chemical treatments that you can use.
Okay.
The article specifically mentions 2 ingredients, azelaic acid and glycolic acid.
Okay, tell me more about those. What makes them safe and effective during pregnancy?
Azelaic acid is a naturally occurring acid that has anti-inflammatory and antibacterial properties.
Okay.
So it's great for calming redness and reducing breakouts.
Okay.
And glycolic acid is an AHA alpha hydroxy acid that gently exfoliates the skin and helps to unclog pores and prevent acne.
Okay.
Both of these are generally considered safe to use during pregnancy when used in moderation and as directed.
So we've covered safe ingredients, simple routine, the importance of diet and hydration, and some gentle acne fighting options. Anything else we should highlight before we wrap up part 1?
I think it's worth mentioning the convenience of pregnancy-safe skincare sets and kits.
Oh, yeah.
You know, the article points out that these can be a total game changer for moms to be, who just want to simplify their routine and just know that everything they're using is safe.
Yeah, takes the guesswork out of things, which is a bonus when you're already dealing with a million other things.
Exactly.
Speaking of simplifying things, are there any key ingredients we should be on the lookout for when we're, browsing those pregnancy-safe skincare aisles?
Absolutely. So the article highlights a few superstars, natural oils like argan oil, coconut oil.
Yeah.
These are great for moisturizing and soothing the skin.
Yes.
We've already talked about hyaluronic acid, that's a hydration hero.
Yes.
And then vitamin C, a potent antioxidant that can help brighten the skin and protect it from environmental damage.
So we're talking about a routine that's gentle, hydrating, and packed with nourishing ingredients.
You got it.
Sounds like a recipe for happy skin all around.
Exactly. And remember, it's not about achieving some unattainable level of perfection. It's about taking care of yourself and embracing the incredible changes your body is going through.
I love that. Okay, that's it for part 1 of our deep dive into pregnancy skincare. We've covered a lot of ground, from ingredient awareness to building a simple yet effective routine. But don't go anywhere, because in part 2, we're going to delve deeper into specific skin concerns, those hormonal breakouts and those stretch marks, and we'll talk about how to pamper yourself safely during this incredible time. Stay tuned. Welcome back to our deep dive all about pregnancy skincare.
Part 2.
We laid the groundwork in part 1, talking about safe ingredients and a basic routine.
Yes.
But now let's get real about those common skin concerns that can kind of pop up during pregnancy, because it's not all sunshine and pregnancy glow, right?
Oh, definitely not pregnancy hormones. They can really throw your skin for a loop. I remember I felt like my skin was on a roller coaster.
Yeah.
Oily 1 minute, dry the next, and suddenly I was back to dealing with teenage breakouts.
Ugh, tell me about it. It's like your skin becomes this totally different entity with a mind of its own.
I know, right?
So let's talk solutions. We touched on azelaic acid and glycolic acid for acne, but what else did the article suggest for dealing with those hormonal breakouts?
So one thing that stood out to me was their emphasis on gentle exfoliation.
Oh.
You want to avoid those harsh scrubs,
Right.
but a gentle exfoliating cleanser or mask a couple times a week
Yep.
can really help keep those pores clear and prevent breakouts.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's like giving your skin a little helping hand to shed those dead cells and prevent congestion. But what about stretch marks?
Yes.
I think that's probably the #1 skin concern that most expecting moms have.
I think so too. It's like these little lines are a badge of honor,
Yeah.
a testament to the incredible journey your body's going through. But
Yeah.
let's be real.
Right.
Most of us would prefer to minimize them if possible.
You read my mind. So is it all about slathering on those fancy creams and oils? Can we really prevent stretch marks altogether?
Well, the truth is genetics plays a role.
Okay.
Some people are just more prone to stretch marks than others. But moisturizing that definitely plays a key role in minimizing their appearance.
Okay.
As your skin stretches to accommodate your growing baby, keeping it hydrated and supple can really help reduce the severity of those tiny tears in the skin's supportive layers.
So it's about giving your skin the best possible chance to stretch without those visible marks.
Exactly. And remember those powerhouse ingredients we talked about?
Yes.
Like cocoa butter and hyaluronic acid.
Yes.
They're not just for your face, they're great for your belly too.
Okay.
Think of them as little superheroes working together to keep your skin hydrated, elastic, and as resilient as possible.
Okay, so we're talking about a serious moisturizing routine for the belly area.
Think of it as a daily ritual, a little time to connect with your body and nourish your skin.
Okay.
Those products we mentioned earlier, the Palmer's Cocoa Butter Formula Massage Lotion and the Honest Mama Glow on Body Plus Belly Oil,
Yes.
those are perfect for this, and don't be afraid to use a generous amount.
Okay.
Massage it in gently using circular motions.
I love the idea of turning it into a little self-care ritual.
Yeah.
You know,
Absolutely.
it's not just about skincare. It's about taking a moment to appreciate the amazing changes your body's going through.
For sure. And speaking of changes, let's talk about sensitivity.
Yes.
A lot of women experience increased skin sensitivity during pregnancy.
I know. It's like suddenly even your favorite cleanser feels like sandpaper.
Right.
What's going on there?
Once again, blame it on those pregnancy hormones.
Okay.
They can cause your skin to become more reactive and sensitive to things that never bothered you before.
Oh, wow.
Ingredients that were once your best friends might suddenly feel irritating.
So what's the best way to soothe and protect sensitive skin during pregnancy?
The article emphasizes the importance of simplifying your routine and choosing gentle, fragrance-free products.
Okay.
Look for words like hypoallergenic and for sensitive skin.
Okay.
And if you're unsure about a product, always patch test it on a small area of skin before applying it all over.
That's a great tip. It's all about being proactive and listening to your skin now beyond products. Are there any other lifestyle tips that can help with pregnancy skin concerns?
Well, we talked about diet and hydration earlier, but it's worth reiterating how important those are.
Right. It's like the saying goes, beauty comes from within.
Exactly. What you eat and drink directly impacts your skin health. Make sure you're eating plenty of fruits, vegetables, and healthy fats, and drink plenty of water throughout the day.
It's like giving your skin cells a big drink of water.
Yeah.
I remember feeling constantly thirsty during my pregnancy.
Yeah.
But let's be real, sometimes you just want to pamper yourself and indulge in a little self-care. Are there any pregnancy-safe spa treatments or DIY beauty rituals we can try?
Absolutely. Pregnancy is a time to nurture yourself both physically and emotionally.
Yes.
And there are definitely ways to pamper yourself safely and effectively.
Okay, tell me everything. I'm ready for a little spa day pregnancy style.
Well, first and foremost, always check with your doctor before trying any new treatments, especially during pregnancy. But generally speaking, things like gentle massages, facials with pregnancy-safe products, and even a relaxing bath with Epsom salts
Nice.
can be wonderful ways to de-stress and nourish your skin. Just be sure to let the spa know that you're pregnant so they can tailor the treatment accordingly.
That's a great point. It's all about communicating your needs and making sure everyone's on the same page now.
Yeah.
What about DIY beauty rituals? Are there any fun and easy things we can do at home?
Absolutely. There are tons of simple pregnancy-safe recipes you can whip up using ingredients from your kitchen, for example. You could try a soothing face mask using mashed avocado honey or plain yogurt.
Okay.
These are all natural and gentle on the skin. Or you could make a moisturizing hair mask using coconut oil or olive oil.
I love the idea of a DIY spa day at home.
Yes.
It's a fun way to pamper yourself and connect with your body.
Exactly. And it's a great way to show yourself some love during this incredible time.
So we've covered a lot of ground in this part, tackling those common skin concerns, the importance of gentle skincare, and even some pampering tips. Any final thoughts or words of wisdom for our pregnant listeners before we move on to part 3?
I think the most important thing is to remember that pregnancy is a time to embrace your changing body, including your skin.
Yes.
There will be ups and downs,
Yeah.
but it's all part of the journey.
So true. It's a time to celebrate the incredible transformation you're going through, stretch marks and all.
Exactly. And remember, taking care of your skin is a form of self-care, and self-care is essential for both your physical and emotional well-being during pregnancy.
Absolutely. So nourish your skin, nourish yourself, and enjoy every moment of this amazing journey. We'll be back with part 3 of our deep dive, where we'll explore some additional resources and answer even more of your pregnancy skincare questions. Stay tuned. Welcome back to the final part of our deep dive into pregnancy skincare.
I'm excited.
I know, me too. It feels like we've already covered so much.
We have.
You know, from those ingredient labels to creating that at-home spa experience.
Yeah.
But before we wrap up, let's dive into some additional resources.
Yes.
And answer maybe some lingering questions that you might have.
I think that's a great idea. You know, just kind of empower all the mamas to be out there
Exactly.
with as much info as possible.
Yes, and speaking of informed choices, remember that resource we mentioned earlier?
Yes.
The Pregnancy Safe Skincare Guide. Ingredients to avoid.
Oh, yes.
I think it's worth revisiting just because it's such a valuable tool
It is.
for navigating those sometimes confusing labels.
It really is. It's like having a cheat sheet
Yes.
or a little guide right in your back pocket.
Yes.
It breaks down those potentially harmful ingredients. It explains why they're a concern during pregnancy.
Yeah.
And even suggests some safer alternatives.
So helpful.
Yeah.
Another question that I often hear from expecting moms is about specific brands or products.
Yes.
That's like, okay, I know what to avoid,
Right.
but what can I actually use?
Right. What can you put on your skin?
Exactly. So what are some of your favorite pregnancy-safe skincare brands?
Oh, there's so many good ones out there, but some that come to mind are Belly Skincare Earth Mama,
Okay.
Honest Company, and Pipette.
Okay.
These brands are known for their gentle formulations, their commitment to using safe ingredients, and they just really get the unique needs of pregnant women.
That's awesome. I will for sure include links to those brands in the show notes so our listeners can check them out. But, even with all these great resources and product recommendations, I think a lot of expecting moms still struggle with finding that balance, between taking care of their skin and keeping things simple.
For sure.
Because let's be real, pregnancy brain is real.
It is so real.
Who has time for a 10-step routine?
I know, especially when you're already exhausted.
Exactly. So what are your top tips for streamlining skincare during pregnancy? How can we make it effective without, feeling like a chore?
I'm all about focusing on the essentials.
Okay.
Cleansing, moisturizing, and sun protection. Those are your non-negotiables.
Yes.
Think of it as like the foundation of your pregnancy skincare routine.
Got it. The holy trinity of skincare: cleanse, moisturize, protect.
Exactly.
But what if you want to address, specific concerns like those breakouts or the hyperpigmentation that can sometimes pop up
Yeah.
during pregnancy?
You can totally add in targeted treatments as needed.
Okay.
But even then, keep it simple.
Right.
A gentle exfoliating cleanser a couple times a week, a spot treatment with azelaic acid, or a serum with vitamin C.
Yeah.
Those can go a long way.
And remember, your skin's needs might change throughout your pregnancy. So be flexible.
Yes.
Adjust your routine as needed.
For sure.
It's not a one-size-fits-all approach. It's all about listening to your body and giving your skin what it needs.
It really is. And, before we wrap up, I wanted to touch on something that I think often gets overlooked.
Okay.
And that's the emotional side of skincare during pregnancy.
Oh, I love that you're bringing this up.
Yeah.
It's not just about vanity.
We're not-
It's about self-care, self-love, and embracing that transformation,
Absolutely. Taking care of your skin. It can be a way to connect with yourself, to honor the amazing things your body's doing, and to just celebrate this special chapter in your life.
Beautifully said. So to all the mamas to be out there, remember to be kind to yourself, nourish your skin, and enjoy every moment of this incredible journey.
Yes, you've got this. Trust your intuition, listen to your body, and if you have any concerns, just reach out to your healthcare provider.
Well said. That brings our deep dive into pregnancy skincare to a close. We hope you found this episode informative, empowering, and maybe even a little pampering.
It was so fun.
I know, me too. And to all our listeners out there, we'd love to hear from you.
Yes.
What are your top pregnancy skincare tips? What products have you loved?
Yeah.
Share your thoughts and experiences using the show's hashtag.
And remember, taking care of your skin, it's just a way to honor and celebrate this really incredible chapter in your life.
Enjoy the glow, mama.
And until next time, keep diving deep.